What's up, X2? We'll go left. This is RVs and buses only. I don't look like a RV or bus. It's gonna be a pretty busy day. Memorial Day weekend continues. Looks like I'm actually gonna get covered parking down by Twisted Colossus. Not too shabby. We'll follow everybody else. I don't know what the complication is here. Pretty good parking spot. One of the better ones that I've gotten. Usually I'm out in the sun over there. Alright, let's head on in. Maybe ride this RMC right in front of me. Probably do that later today though. Hey guys, Theme Park Mark here. Memorial Day weekend rolls on. It is now Sunday. And I just parked at Six Flags Magic Mountain. And there is Twisted Colossus. Not sure if you can see that or not. But yeah, it's a beautiful weather here today. It's 69 degrees Fahrenheit, which is extremely lucky because it's like late May here, Memorial Day weekend, and I've seen temperatures easily get up into the hundreds here. So yeah, very lucky with the weather. Clear skies. Looks like it's going to be a pretty busy day, but that is to be expected on holiday weekend. I know I was just here a few months ago filming a vlog, but I since have gotten my new iPhone 16, so I figured I'd walk around the park, film a vlog again, do some POVs, and film with the iPhone 16. So hopefully much better quality than I had previously. As always, excited to get on Goliath, Twisted Colossus, Wonderwoman, many others here at this park, westcoastracers, Tatsu. Let's just head on in, have a great time at the park, and I'll see what coasters I can show off and ride today. So let's head on in and giddy up. Twisted Colossus, such a noisy lift hill. Looks like it's testing, or are there people on it? No duel. Yeah, it's testing. Employee on the front. See where the bus is going. That might have been a better idea because got like the sidewalk shut down here. So we're all kind of being herded in this small area on the street. Interesting. Guys, we are so back. Magic Mountain. Let's head on in. Alright, and I'm in. So I think the plan is to do kind of the opposite direction of what I did in the vlog back in March. So start, I think, with New Revolution, Classic Revolution, whatever the heck you want to call it. Work our way to X2, Viper, Tatsu. Just kind of go around that side of the park, which I think is the south side. I don't know, I need a compass. I think it's the south side. Let's head towards Revolution. I love the entrance plaza here at the fountains and the waterfalls. Carousel over here. And this white loop is Classic Revolution. That's where I'm headed first. Good old Schwarzkopf. New Revolution, Classic Revolution, what do we call it? Make up your mind, Six Flags. It is an East landmark. Let's go for a row 8 ride. New Revolution. Nice row 8 ride there on Revolution. So yeah, the guys behind me are going through a little bit of a time there on that ride. And if they're freaking out on this ride, well, good luck with the rest of the coasters here. That's all I gotta say. A little bit of a confusing moment there in the station as well before riding. The ride ops talked to the row in front of me and told them to switch. And I was wondering, like, what? Switch? Is that, like, why would they need to switch seats? No, switch seat belts is what she was meaning. Like, so they like buckled each other's seat belts? I didn't even know that was possible. And the seat belts are kind of short, so I didn't think it was possible to buckle into the other seat belt in the other seat. But apparently that's what happened, so very strange. Just check the app. X2 is down right now, or delayed, I guess it says on the app. So now let's have a ride on Viper next. As I found out last time, the Flash Pass no longer goes up the exit. It just goes up the entrance here. Just has a split path up into the station. Not sure when that change happened, but yeah, it's definitely before my last visit back in March. So at some point in the wintertime. So let's have a ride on Viper. I don't really know why, but I chose the front of the back car. Kind of dreading this. Row 13, let's have a ride, Viper. Well, it didn't kill me. Row 13, Viper. Yeah, you know, after the removal of Anaconda and King's Dominion, showed that off in one of the recent vlogs. Starting to try to get more of an appreciation for the few remaining aero looping coasters. There's not many left. That is certainly one of them, Viper. The ride up on the microphone was way enthusiastic. Let's see if I can put a clip in.
171 foot drops, 7 inversions, and 75 miles an hour. This is Viper, only at Six Flags Magic Mountain.
It sounds like a commercial. And also sounds way too excited to be operating that ride. Seems like they're underutilizing his talents anyway. Continuing on up to Tatsu. Alright, Tatsu's been down for a while. I see the first train going with people on it now. So it's now reopened. I took a little break, just waiting for it. It was down for probably about 20 minutes or so. Apocalypse is also down. Ninja's also down. I wore my Six Flags America shirt today that I bought last weekend. So I think some of that mojo has rubbed off today on Magic Mountain. But let's have a ride on an open coaster, Tatsu. And I'll probably head back down to X2 because it looks like that is now open as well. Let's go for a back row ride on Tatsu.
We hope you enjoyed that ride.
Finish drop ratio 2 on tops. Finish drop 3. Ta 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 ta. Everybody enjoy it.
Oh no, here we go. Why? Why is that there? And we're done. Back row there on Tatsu at Pretzel Loop. Always intense. Ended up waiting quite a bit because got on the ride and then the seats went up for us to ride and then went back down again for another check of the restraint. Went back up again, went back down and got stuck in like a diagonal position for like, ooh, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, Tatsu. We were just stuck there. So we had to evac, get back in the line, wait for them to send a few test trains, and we finally got on the ride. Tatsu. I think I'm gonna head on up and do Ninja next, and then maybe take a quick little break after that. Ninja's running. Still gonna do X2 at some point. But yeah, I'm not too sure. Probably take a break and then we'll see after that. Made it up to the summit. Let's have a ride on Ninja. Aero suspended coaster. Much like Iron Dragon at Cedar Point. The Bat at Kings Island. Vortex at Canyons Wonderland. Those are the ones I can think of right now anyway. It broke down the last time I was here a few months ago, right when I was walking up to it. So I didn't get to ride it. See if I can have a ride today. Nice row 7 ride there on Ninja. Been a while since I've been on that. And this is all alone at the summit here, since Superman is now closed, unfortunately. And I'll walk on over to it and check it out where it was, or at least where the station was, see what it looks like. Not really sure what the plans are for this section of the park. So right now you just have Ninja. And it's probably reaching the end of its service life too. So I don't know how long this will be there too. I'm gonna head on over to take a quick look at Superman. So down here used to be Superman Escape from Krypton. It's an Intamin accelerator. It just goes up and back down. I have a one-trick pony, but it was fun. Did it, I don't think she's supposed to be back there. Oh, Spence is here for a reason. Yeah, I rode a few times both forward and backwards over the years. Kind of sad that's not going to be operating again, but I'm curious to see what they do next with this area. For now, I want to put in a front row POV the last time I rode it. And Superman Escape from Krypton a couple years ago, so I'll put that in right now. Now I'm going to head back up the hill and over, heading towards X2, so from one classic aero coaster to another aero coaster. I might take a quick break first before that. That is what's coming up next, X2, and then I'll probably work my way back around the other side of the park, maybe starting with Full Throttle, Goliath, etc., etc. A lot to look forward to for the rest of the day today. I'm actually taking the Magic Mover back down. I don't think I've ridden this in a very, very long time. Well, time for some insanity on X2. Last time I rode this was at night, back row, outside seat. Just crazy. Hopefully I don't get that same seat again. Yeah, let's head in for a ride in X2. It's a one-time use for Flash Pass. I'm okay with using that now. So let's head on in. Alright, so how about a front row ride on X2, the left side. You owe him money.
You ain't getting no good for this thing,
Keep your mouth shut.
That's it. Goliath on their trimmer.
Oh yeah.
Hold on tight! Does this one go fast? I think it has a loop.
Does it go upside down?
Hold on! It go upside down. No! It's
No.
a super spinner!
It's a,
Like Time Traveler!
it's a family coaster.
It's a junior coaster!
Alright. Maybe not family coaster.
Junior! I think I lost my shoe! Wait for the ride!
Oh
Oh,
no, that wasn't a family coaster.
car wreck!
Definitely not a family coaster. X2, front row. Wish they would bring the audio back, but no, it's never gonna happen. But it did get the flame effects. Yeah, it's just a wild ride as always. The outer seat there. See how much longer this lasts in the park, as well as some of these other aging coasters. Up next, we're probably gonna head towards Full Throttle and head on towards the other side of the park, which is usually where I start. It's weird going to that side of the park so late in the day, but we'll do that today. X2, till next time. SoCal's first floorless coaster. Scream. That's one way of putting it. Just making up awards here, I guess. Time for a premiere ride, Full Throttle. We gotta keep going though. A Row 2 ride there on Full Throttle. Very enjoyable premiere launch coaster, very snappy launch. Just wish it didn't trim at the bottom here. I know it's the way that it's designed because it's got a pretty short brake run, but I wish it did like a little overbank there at the end so you don't have to slow down so much here at the bottom. But still a good ride. Gonna continue on. I think Goliath is next. Not much progress on the construction site since the last time I was here. We'll see what they do in the future. Also very, like I said, very curious to see what they do with the tower here. They're going to keep operating Lex Luthor as the tallest drop tower in the world. Curious if they're going to incorporate that structure into another coaster or, I don't know, something else. It'll be interesting for sure. Anyway, onward to Goliath. Time for a Giovanella Hyper Goliath. It's looking great with its fresh paint. Let's have a ride. Let's go for a front row ride on Goliath. That's just crazy talk.
Yeah. But this is awesome. And I think this is really good train.
Oh, let's see if we get a duel.
Yeah. They just almost got one when it was.
Oh. got a duel. We got a duel. Okay.
Ready? Here it comes.
3 trims. Front row right there on Goliath. Goliath, I still love you. Looking very fresh with the new paint job. We'll be back tomorrow as well, so I'm definitely gonna get more rides. For now, onward to Twisted Colossus, which looked like it was dueling. Entering the Scream Punk District. The bathroom is back in action. RMC dueling time. We'll see. Twisted Colossus.
See if we can catch up.
got out of station.
My goodness. No duel at all on Twisted Colossus either time. When we were in the station, the delay was the general public just standing on the exit platform, which you have to clear before the ride can go. There's at least 5 or 6 people just standing around on there, so yeah, it caused a delay. And then we sat on the brake run there for over 4 minutes. The third train went through the entire layout with us on the brake run. And so we had all 3 trains on the brake. I don't know what the delay was the second time, but wow, it's really slow. No duel yet. I think we're gonna go around again for a second ride. See if we can get that duel. At least 1. 2 are possible. All right, being in 4, so we're gonna do Scream first and let the trains disperse a little bit on Twisted Colossus to try and give us a bit better chance for a duel anyway. So, Scream. Loud sound for dispatch. Scream.
You can shout, but there's no way out, and enjoy your ride here on Scream.
There's always a way out.
There on screen, the rattle definitely not as noticeable as it was last time when I had the entire front row to myself and pretty much the whole train to myself. But this was a full train of people, busy day as I've said. Love the interlocking corkscrews here. It's an enjoyable fourless, just needs some theming. It's over the parking lot. Anyway, back to Twisted Colossus.
Three.
4. Long gone. was thinking that. No, the ride's over. Are they? Get a little bit ahead. We're right there on Twisted Colossus. We did get a duel on the second one. We're on the purple train there. Yeah, it's just so much better when it's dueling, getting the interaction between the trains. So without the dueling, I do feel like it's kind of a mid to low tier RMC. The dueling is definitely what makes it, but always very enjoyable. Onward to, I think, Wonder Woman next. I still haven't ridden that today, which is my favorite in the park. And geez, it's like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock now. Yeah, definitely got to get a 1 or 2 rides on that at least. Head on into the DC universe. Batman's open too. I haven't seen that open in a while, so maybe I'll have a ride on that after Wonder Woman. Alright, Wonder Woman, Flight of Courage, opened a few years ago. It's an awesome RMC Raptor, and I think it's my second favorite, just behind Yoi at Wally Holland, at least when that's dueling anyway. Let's have a ride on Wonder Woman, Flight of Courage. front seat ride there on Wonder Woman, Flight of Courage. Never disappoints. T-pose as always. You already know. I'm gonna take a quick hydration break. My body's telling me to get something to drink. So I'll do that. And then maybe Batman, maybe another ride on Wonder Woman. Oh, we'll see. Let's go for a ride on Batman the Ride. Being an invert, just like many others. But it's still a good ride. I haven't ridden this in a little while, so let's ride. Going through the tunnel. Let's go for a back row ride on Batman. Back row ride there on Batman. Very enjoyable, as I always say. Short, compact layout. It's intense. Especially on the back row there, you feel it in your feet a little bit. But yeah, very enjoyable. Gonna head back on over to Wonder Woman next for one more ride, and then continue on, I think, Riddler after that. And maybe finishing up at westcoastracers. Apocalypse, I think, is still down for refurbishment right now, so will not be open today. It's Crazanity. Love it. But I'll probably ride it tomorrow. For now, Riddlers. Time for B&M stand-up. Riddler's Revenge. stand-up. Probably the best one in my opinion. Good long layout. Just gotta keep your knees bent a little bit, otherwise can be very uncomfortable. Anyway, up next, I think Westcoastracers. And I think that's about it for the major coasters. There's Gold Rusher as well. I think I'm gonna skip that mine train. So I did that last few times. And Apocalypse is down. So yeah, Westcoastracers. I'm back in the underground. Westcoastracers. Let's go for a back row ride on Westcoastracers. Back row right there on Westcoastracers. I mean, I love the premise of the ride. I love the dueling elements. Just don't like the restraints. They're not comfortable. It's hard to put your hands up and actually enjoy it. I don't know who thought it would be a good idea to design restraints like that. It's just so bad. The comfort collar is not comfortable at all. Hopefully that improves in the future and just becomes maybe a lap bar. I mean, Full Throttle has it. Why can't Westcoastracers? I don't know. I don't get it. All right, so we got about an hour or so left in the day. Just gonna do some more re-rides. Pretty much did all the major coasters here. So had a great day. So probably gonna do Wonder Woman, maybe Twisted Colossus again, see if we can get another duel. And that'll kind of wrap things up for today. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll talk a little more about that later. For now, just have some re-rides. Yeah.
I said, damn, you bad.
Yeah, I see it. in time for that?
Yes! Hey, this time.
Stop it.
You know, the best roller coaster credit is a Larson coaster.
Oh my god. Don't start. Not almost.
Almost. And this brake run is the best.
That brings it into the day here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Ended up getting a few more rides on Wonder Woman, Twisted Colossus with no duels, and Goliath as well to wrap up the day here. It's been another great day. I do think that Magic Mountain does need kind of like a big world-class like coaster, because I'm looking at like my rankings and there's nothing within the top 30, maybe even top 40 here at this park. But it's just got a collection of solid coasters here, in my opinion. I had another great day here. I'm back here again tomorrow. Just going to be enjoying the park for a bit before driving on back home to Northern California. So with that, thanks so much guys for watching as always. Up next for me is going to be Silverwood in a couple of weeks. It's a theme park up in Idaho that I've never been to. There is an RMC single rail up there called Stunt Pilot, that I believe has the same layout as Railblazer and Wonder Woman in Texas. And I think that's the last RMC single rail that I have to do for at least North America, as far as I know, until Fire Runner opens at Lost Island. Let me know what you think of the vlogs of the new phone here. Hopefully not as shaky as the iPhone XS was. Anyway, with that, signing off from Six Flags Magic Mountain. Take care, guys.